Yo guys, welcome back to another video today. Today guys, we're going to be going over all the Call of Duties in the decade. So Black Ops 1 to Black Ops 4. I mean Modern Warfare, my bad. But we're going to be going through all these, all the Call of Duties. We're including Modern Warfare, all of them throughout the years. They've made a Call of Duty every year. And I just want to see my opinion, and you guys can see my opinion of all the Call of Duties. It is my opinion, so I could be a little biased. I'll try not to. I'll be right with try to be right about everything. And oh yeah, hope you guys will enjoy the video. And sorry for my voice. I know I sound a little sick, but hope you guys will enjoy the video. Leave a like, of always. Tell me what more videos you guys want to watch. And yeah, I'll produce those more videos for you guys. And here is all the Call of Duties through the decade, 2010 through 2020. All right, at the number 10, basically 11. You know, this has to be Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. You know, I don't really want to put it down here because I've played it a bit, and I've liked the zombies a little bit, especially Zombie Spaceland. It's really fun map to play. It's really fun to get on, but honestly, this map had so much issues with it. The multiplayer is cancer. It is the worst multiplayer on this list, and you can't be having a horrible multiplayer like that, and I can't do it. It was just really that bad. So I have to rate the multiplayer bad. And the campaign I heard was good, but I didn't really get to play it that much, and I didn't really like it at first anyways, so I can't say too much about it. You know, it's a little mixy, and then Zombies is a little mixture. You know, Zombies isn't too bad, though, but honestly, I do not like the game as much, and I probably will never play it again. Now we have Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Now, I didn't like anything about this game. I did not like Exo Zombies. I did not like the multiplayer much. And I sure as hell did not like the campaign. The campaign was just garbage, dog shit. You know, it had some futuristic, cool abilities to it. They had cool characters. That's about it, and I didn't like the rest of it. Now, the Exo Zombies is just really bad. The first map, you know, it's alright, but I never really played Exo Zombies. I've only played it a couple times. And I'm glad I've only played it a couple times, because that's all it needed to show how bad of a game it is. And I haven't played one DLC map, and I know that tells you, okay, yeah, this dude doesn't know anything about this. But all I hear is bad reviews for it, and frankly, it's just probably a bad game. So it's bad ratings. Sorry, it just is what it is. All right, Modern Warfare Remastered. Now, I never got to really play this game as much. I played it a little bit. I played it on my brother's account, and it's really not that bad of a game. The campaign's really good. Playing the multiplayer is pretty fun. It's an alright game. It just didn't have as much of a balance. It was just a remaster, so I can't really say much about it. I mean, it didn't have as much content to it. Okay, next up is Ghost. Call of Duty Ghost. Now, I can talk a lot of shit on this game, but I'm not going to, because honestly, it wasn't that bad. At first, I really didn't like the game because it was way different from just a big game of Black Ops 2, which we're going to be getting into later in the list, as you know. And Black Ops, you know, had something more of an impact, and Ghost just didn't really do that. Now, I thought the campaign was really not that bad. I really actually enjoyed it. I played the campaign probably a lot more than a lot of other Call of Duties, and the ending was really like a cliffhanger, so I really liked that. But you know, we don't know what else is gonna happen, so it's kind of pointless. So I didn't really like that. I didn't really have that much fun on the multiplayer. It was a little bit of competitive, so they had that. But Aliens, I just really didn't enjoy that. That was really just something I didn't want to just be there with. I just didn't like it as much. But you know, I don't think it was that bad of a game. It's better than most Call of Duties, as some people say, so that's why it's here. Next up is Call of Duty World War II. Now, honestly, Call of Duty World War II wasn't that bad of a game. I actually had some fun playing it, especially later in its game, halfway through the cycle. It got better. At first, this game had a horrible start, and I really didn't like it. and let's just say it wasn't the greatest thing ever. Now, it just will get better. Let's talk about zombies now. Now, we already know multiplayer was actually pretty decent, and it didn't have as much problems. But when we talk about zombies, at first, at launch, zombies was pretty good. The new map was actually really fun, and I actually really enjoyed playing it. And then all the other maps were just getting worse and worse. And there's, even though the map was like worse, the game was still getting better because they were fixing a lot of things. But honestly, the only other thing I think I can say good about this game was the campaign. I actually really enjoyed the campaign. I think it had a lot of story, and I just love the guns in the game, and it's really nostalgic. So that's why I think the game is holding up on this list. Next up is the new Call of Duty. Now, Call of Duty Modern Warfare remastered thing. It's pretty cool. It's really fun. I haven't played it enough to really get into the game, but it's only been out for 3 months, so it's a new game, so you have to get really used to it. But honestly, I think it's a fun game. It's really good looking. The campaign is really nice, and the multiplayer is really good. But it's such a big game, and it just takes up so much space, but it's a good game. It's a solid game. It's a remaster, basically, so you kind of can't say too much good about it, but it's not too bad a game. We got to give this game some more time, so I won't put it at the bottom, and I think it's actually a really fun game, so we can't just crap on this game the whole time. So I like the game. It's really fun. I play it every once in a while. It's fun to hop on with friends. Maps are fun. Kill streaks are really good. That's most of the best things about the game, and the campaign is just really solid. So the game's all fun. Now MW3. Now this was in 2011, so this was right after Black Ops 1. So it's one of the older games. But Modern Warfare 3 isn't as good as I think as Modern Warfare 2, but I think it just had a really good quality. I think the campaign could have been better. Sorry, I can't speak. But the ending was really well. Killing the main villain is just, it has one of the best main villains and one of the best revenges ever. It was one of the best feelings in a campaign, so you got to start for that. It was a really fun game to just hop on and play online and go. It's just like regular Modern Warfare, just a lot of nostalgic things pushed into it. But I wish it could have been a little bit better, just a little bit more balanced. There's a little issues on it. Now into the meat and bones. All the Black Ops are on the top 4, so watch out for this. Now, you guys are expecting this Black Ops 4 is one of the last Black Ops. So, Black Ops series are always good, but this one had a lot of problems, a lot of issues with it. It just didn't compare. It was just all sloppy, and it was in its wrong time. And I think it was too big of a change for Call of Duty. There was just too much changes in the game. And it just wasn't as good as all the other Call of Duties. You had so much issues with the game itself and just supply drops and, buying to win is kind of an issue in this. And it just didn't compare to, like, BO3 zombies or BO2 zombies. It didn't compare to any of those. And, they just brought back old maps, and that's all they did, basically. And the only new thing they had was the chaos theory, and that wasn't even interesting. So, like, they just brought back old things, like, from BO1, and, BO1 didn't bring back any new things. They invented the game, and that's what they should have done. They shouldn't bring back old maps. That was kind of an old thing, so I just didn't think that was a good move. Now, let's talk about BO3 now. BO3... I could have picked BO2, BO1. I mean, they're really close. These 3 games are really close. And if any of you guys switch these around, I wouldn't be mad. Now let's talk about the multiplayer. The multiplayer is so fun. It's just such a fun game mode to hop on with your friends. And it's just fun to play, and it's really balanced with how like you play and stuff. I would say the supply drops are a little iffy, and this game's a little bullshit with the pay to win. It's pretty pay to win. And then we talk about zombies. I love zombies on BO3. I think BO3 zombies is probably the best, probably the most best. It's just everything about BO3 zombies is all put together, and there's really no bad maps besides one map, Zetsubo Dikshima. But honestly, BO3 is an all around good game, and I love it. Now let's talk about BO1. Now this is the second. I think you guys know what's going to be third on the list. I think you guys already know that. I mean first. Sorry guys, today I'm not always 100, but here's why BO1 is one of the best. I think you guys have all kinds of reasons why BO1 is probably your favorite, and it goes over all the other Call of Duties. It's the one who starts out the whole decade of zombies and multiplayer campaign, and it continued on the story, and the story is amazing. No one can lie how good Zombies was. Zombies was at its best, not at this time, but it was at the best improvement. Zombies was improving. Zombies was becoming a big thing. This is the game where it grew zombies. This is the game. And the vibes of this, the nostalgic and just the feeling of playing this game is outstanding. It is the best feeling ever. It's just some feelings that you'll never feel ever. And then we look at the campaign. It is probably the best campaign. The best campaign, in my opinion, probably in all of Call of Duty history. And we look at how nostalgic it was, all the beautiful maps of zombies. This game was fantastic, and it was such a beautiful game, and I couldn't ask for a better game. And I think it just worked, it clicked, and the game was great. BO1 is definitely one of the best games out there. Finally, at the #1 spot, Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Why is this the best game? Well, I'm going to explain it. A lot of this game was good. I liked everything about this game. Didn't have everything certainly the best, but let's talk about the multiplayer. In my opinion, one of the best. And let's just go right straight into the campaign. So the reason why campaign was one of the best is because just the villain you had to go against, I think he was the best villain ever in all of Call of Duty. He was better than Reznov. But I wouldn't say it was the best campaign, but it was definitely probably the second. And it just stood up to all the rest, and it was really good. And I really enjoyed it. And then the balance of the other game is just so good. Zombies was just so put together. It was so compact. I loved it. Multiplayer was phenomenal. Just everything about it was so cool. Multiplayer, hopping on with your friends was the funnest thing to do. Everything about it. Multiplayer was like, it was just the balance of the guns were really good. How you used the guns was awesome. The maps on BO2 were probably the best. BO2 multiplayer was probably the best multiplayer of all time, standing up there with the Modern Warfares, and they're really good at multiplayer. And you just look at it, it's really good. I mean, it's all balanced. And then you look at Zombies, it's really, really balanced too. Zombies is just all compact, right? It's not too shabby all over the place. I love Zombies. You know, we did have Transit, you know, Die Rise, you know, those two bad maps. But then we had Mob of the Dead. We had Buried, Origins, all of these iconic maps. One of the probably the top best maps of all time. And you can't hate Zombies for that. And there's a lot of reasons why BO2 is one of the best. And I could say so much more, but there's a good reason why BO2 is the best. Because it was in the prime of Call of Duty. And it put something in all of us. It was the game we all grew up with. It was the game most of us grew up with. It's the game that's been with us for a long time. And we have to cherish it for what it is. There's a lot of other good reasons why I think BO2 is the best, and I think we all know this. And BO2 has just been in the prime of Call of Duty. It was the most played Call of Duty most likely. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. So yeah, you know, hopefully you guys liked it. Leave a like and tell me what kind of videos you guys want. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Xbox users always got hair on their stuff.
I'm doing like everything changed. Forget all the money, forget all the fame. I still would've done it if they would've played all of the music I make every day. Like whoa, crazy the way the world goes. Blind when you look at it close. Zoom out when you viewing the picture. Perspective is all that we know. I'm all on my zone, I'm all on my own. Keep making a difference, I'm chasing the tones. I'm finding myself with the more that I grow. Get out of my way as I'm paving the road. You ain't messing with the flow.